Hey guys, my name is Alberto. Welcome to my Romance Galore 4848 channel. Subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you like my videos. By the way, my name is Alberto, the Romance Man. Alright, guys, if you're here for the video on she saw my pictures and um, and she expected better. I was gonna make a joke and said she went to the restroom. Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy. I guess I'm in a goofy mood today. Nah, for real, this video is called She Saw My Pictures and She Expected Better. What I mean by this, if you were dating online or you're trying to hook up online and you decide to trade pictures or you offer your picture for some reason and you send her the pictures and she's like, okay, you're acceptable, let's go out. And then you actually meet her and then she's like, I thought you looked different in person in a bad way, like she expected you to be all GQ and supermodel. This has happened to me before, that's why I'm bringing it up. Why, ladies? Why? And we're gonna talk about the guys too. But I can't. I'm gonna do my best. But the thing is, I'm a guy. I only meet a woman. I'm not gay. No offense to gay people. So I've only experienced me going out with a girl when she expected me to look better. I'm just gonna say it before I forget. These women are delusional. They go into their fantasy world, fantasy land. You know, it's possible for a guy too. The girl sends him pictures. He'd say, "Oh, you're hot," and then for some reason in person, he's like, "Oh, I expected better." Maybe it's me that I'm not very confident in myself. Man, but if you guys knew me, you would give me credit because I kept going. I ain't gonna lie to you and say, oh, I'm, what's it, Don Juan. And I never get rejected at all. Never. No, I'm not like that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Because I'm trying to help you guys, and for me to be here and be a complete total liar does not help you. I want to help you. Some of you all don't want to admit it, but sometimes you need help. It's actually smart to ask for help. It's actually smart to take advice, especially from me that's experienced. More than likely, some of you are a lot younger than me. I've been through the crap, man. I don't know if I can say the bad word. I've been through the shit. Sorry, ladies, if you get offended. I will try not to cuss anymore. A lot of you guys, I hope you don't. I know you don't mind. It's just a lot of ladies. I'm sorry, ladies. I think a lot of you are tenderfoots. Yet, especially nowadays, a lot of woke women. If I don't offend you, I'm sorry, but at least I'm trying to be apologetic about stuff. But women have gotten, what should I say, more sensitive. If you weren't even sensitive to begin with. And mean. And to be fair, a lot of women have been mean, but a lot of guys have been mean too. I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to, I can't speak for women and all that, but I'm just trying to be fair. Nowadays, like they haven't have that word woke. What does that word woke mean politically? What are fake? Dumb. I ain't trying to call any y'all dumb or anything like that, but woke is a word that just people are more delusional. Let's try to be the nice, say the nicest way. So, have any of y'all been through this? Have you tried to date online? Have you sent pictures to somebody? And they're like, and you met them and they're like, oh, you look different in person. Or they're really blunt. They're going to say, you look better in your pictures and in real life. I got a couple of stories. Maybe I share a couple of stories with you. But what can a woman be saying? They're picky. If they admit it to themselves, they're picky. And you guys, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I went down real quick, and right now I'm turned off by women. No offense to all you women, but it's just that, man, I've been through some stuff where I've been totally nice with a female. I try to do my best to be nice to them, and then they say I'm fake. It's like, why does it hurt you for me to try to be nice to you? Can't you give me the benefit of the doubt? All right, let's jump into this. So let's start all over again. Sorry, I got backtracked. You said you're a guy. We're gonna go from my point of view because I'm a guy. I send a woman my pictures, and this is not before. I send them several pictures from different angles and everything, and they're like, "Hey, you're cute" or whatever, or "You're nice looking," whatever. And then I go meet them, and then they say, in a bad way, they expected better. This makes me want to tear my like grab my hair and tear hair out of my head. On a stressful. What do you want to call it? I sent you my pictures from as many angles as I can to show you that's what I look like. That's the best way you can do it for me to be accurate. Is show you as many angles I can, faced, and we can't forget the full body. I did that for a reason, so you can know exactly what I look like from every angle. And you're still not satisfied. Now we can say, like, let's say one woman, like I dated several and only one said that, but no, that's happened like several times. At least three times, maybe even more. I don't remember because it's been way back, but I know it was more than once. Can these females be dumb? Yeah, more likely. More likely. Because they're going in their fantasy world, and just, I'm probably being biased, but I think women go more into fantasy mode more than the guy. I got a couple of stories I can say. There was this one girl, she liked me. That's the way it starts. They like my personality. That, because I can throw out the rebellious personality. I don't have to play the nice guy. I can play the rebellious and just be rebel to be cool and all that. That I can do. I can play the nice guy too. This girl, I sent her my picture. And I went to go meet her. I even dressed up. And then she told me that she expected me to look better. Now, oh my gosh, and she was tall. I'm not gonna say she was gorgeous, but she was. I like women that are thick, that are curvy, not fat, curvy. Man, and my brother and his friend, they're older than me, and they would. I used to say big bone, and they would make fun of me. That's why I don't like my brother, man. He ruined my future, and then not helping me go play football. I don't even want to get into that. I always say I start too much. But anyways, him and his friend make fun of me. They're older than me. Way older than me, like 15 years. So I can't say, I don't even want to say big bone anymore because of that idiot. I'm talking about my brother. So I'm going to say she was curvy. Her tummy was not sticking out. I like curvy women. I like they have like thicker legs. They're not skinny, but then, boy, do they look nice. Boy, do they look nice. Nice thighs. Oh, nice thighs and calf muscles. Not too big, but I like them. Um, Not skinny. They're a little bit bigger, but nice thighs. Oh, I like that. It's just my cup of tea. Nice rack. Her face was decent. She didn't have a skinny head. She had a. I like women that are curvy. They're bigger but curvy, but not overweight. That just it's like that's the way they are. Big bone, but they have it. It looks good. I like it. That's just my cup of tea. No offense to you skinny girls out there. You look good, but you just a lot of times you guys just think you're better than me. I'm fine, because I'm not skinny. And like go after your muscle guys, whatever you're after. Well, anyways, that's what she looked like. I liked her. For me, she was like a B plus. I'm gonna give her a B plus because she rejected me. But so yeah, she was like, yeah, I expected better or whatever. You look different. And I already knew that she did not say it in a good way. So I was like, man. Then she told me that I think she's still married and needs to get it on her wedding annulled or something. Which I've tried and I don't even know how to do that. I don't know. I'm a dum dum. I don't even have to go to the court or church or what. And I don't think I was like telling her just to get her back because she rejected me. I'm like, you're trying to get it annulled. The church don't play that. There's no way you're gonna change it. I mean, if you were gonna do it, you would have done it already. And I think she can't because the church is real strict about that. Maybe I'm wrong. And she goes, yeah, I'm gonna get it annulled. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Good luck with that. Is that it's like she made a mistake by getting married, and now she don't want to be married to the guy. And now it's like I think how does it go? In the Catholic Church, she was Catholic like me, I believe. You can't remarry or something like that. I mean, you can remarry to the court, but you can't go to the church again, unless of course if your husband has passed away or something like, passed away. I think that's the only way. You can't just get divorced and then try to get married by the church again. I can't even think right now, but I think that's the way it goes. And I was like, good luck with that. And she didn't even want to be friends with me anymore. That's what women do, and I don't like it. It's like, can we be friends? They can't do that. Hey, in Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld and Elaine, if you're familiar with Seinfeld, they did it. They were boyfriend and girlfriend, and then they broke up and they remained friends. But these women can't do that. Here in South Texas, I guess women can't do that. I mean, I guess it's very rare. And I told her, hey, can I invite you to go to get a burger and we could be friends or something like that? And that's because she lived far away, and I would have drove to go see her. She was like, kind of like, she was not into it, I can tell. So she liked me on the phone, but she didn't like me in person. I guess looks mean everything. That's horrible. That's not good, man. You ladies should not be like that. You should not, you know, you're dating somebody or whatever, doesn't go well. Why can't you remain friends? Literally, not just say we can be friends and ignore you. That's not being friends. That's just saying throwing us to the curb and saying screw you. Behind closed doors. Why don't you not have another friend? A friend could be good for him and you. So think about that. Think about it. Now, it's the guy being annoying and wants to be your friend, and you say yes, and he's being annoying. That I can understand. But if it's a guy like me, I just say, hey, why can't we just be friends? I wasn't annoying her or anything like that. No, she threw me a curve. Okay, fine, whatever. So that she's gone. Another girl I met online. I remember her going. We picked her up. We're going to the movies. Turns out she's a single mom. What happened? Same thing. She saw my pictures and she saw me in person, and I could tell she was not into me. Maybe I tried to hold her hand or something. I don't remember, but I know for a fact she wasn't into me. So I remember we were at the movies and we're outside the building, and they have the movie posters. And she told me like, or I asked her, "Hey, what's the problem?" She's like, You're not like what I look like," again with a sad tone, which I can read people, so this I know. They're not looking good, and she told me that. And I go, "What do you want then?" You know, I mean, I'm not skinny. I do have some muscle. I mean, I don't have a lot, but I do. I do lift weights. I just not hardcore about it, or I just never could because of work or whatever. And I go, what did you ask her? What did you expect? Or what do you want? She's like, I want a muscular guy. I'm like, huh? First, I told her, first of all, not to be mean, but I had to tell her, you're overweight. Second of all, you have kids, so you're carrying baggage, and you want a muscular guy? I'm like, huh? Good luck with that. Hey, man, it's possible. It's possible, but I doubt it because a lot of muscular men want skinny girls or girls with good figures. She did not have one. Once again, was another woman in Fantasyland. And for you women who are watching this, not so I can be fair, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys in Fantasyland too. They want a bombshell blonde or whatever. Especially Hispanic guys like me, although that's not my cup of tea. In my area, there's mostly Hispanic women, so I live near the border, so that's usually what I'm gonna get. And I don't mind someone from my race. And I don't know. That's all I get over here. That's all there is over here. When you're the border, so it's a lot of Mexican or from Mexican descent, whatever. So there you have it. If you're a guy watching, just move on to the next one, man. Move on to the next one if that happens to you. Try to keep your head up. I know it hurts. It hurts. I've been there. You know, I have a good record. I'll always say this. Boyfriend, girlfriend have a good track record. I usually dump them. I've only had one girlfriend dump me, and then I ended up marrying her and then divorcing her. So I won. But so I'm not perfect. I have before I've been rejected by women. They think they're too good for me, whatever. That's the way the game is played. You're always gonna have people that because I'm not the most handsome guy either. So, but I sometimes I gave it a shot. I got after women that I thought were more attractive than me, and I lost. Just getting rejected. I didn't become boyfriend girlfriend with them. Of course, they rejected me right there and then when I was putting moves on them. It happens. I'm not a Don Juan, and I never claimed to be. For y'all women, single moms, remember you're carrying baggage, kids, and I could say baggage because I had single moms telling me you don't date a girl with baggage, and they're referring to themselves, so they have the courage to say it. You guys can have the courage to say it, or you say they're my kids. Well, just so you know, men are gonna call them baggage. And some are not going to be into you. But good news for you, single moms out there. I know a lot of guys that don't care if you're single mom. They just care if you're hot. But one thing I will be advertising is some guys, no matter how hot, because there's a lot of hot looking single moms out there that go to the gym and have perfect figures, but it doesn't matter. To some guys, it doesn't matter because you're still carrying baggage. That means you have kids, and you're a single mom. You have kids, and they're not. Some men are not gonna like it, and for one, you don't have all the time in the world. You don't. You're too busy with your kids, and if you're too busy with your kids, and it's true, you might as well just sit it out and just live life on your own, you know. And to be positive towards single moms, anything can happen in this world. Some be so negative about you. Maybe this one guy will appear in your life, but a lot of women, and I seen guys that are whipped, they will do whatever. I mean, if they, let's say they do hook up with a single mom, they're gonna have to interact with the kids, especially if they're young. And I know there's a lot of guys out there that be like, okay, let's say the single mom lets him in, trust them enough to bring him in, and they're gonna make the Brady Bunch thing happen. Well, no, I don't want to say a Brady Bunch. Let's say the guy doesn't have kids. Um, the the single mom allows a guy to come in and hang out with the kids, whatever, and become a family. You know, I know there's guys out there that are whipped and they will do whatever the single mom says, take care of the kids, whatever, blah blah blah. So single moms, there is hope for you. And I want to run into you, some of you single moms, that tell me, have you met the guy that is gonna do whatever you want, take care of your kids and all that? I'm not gonna make fun of you. I'll be like, okay, I'm glad for you. I'm happy. I'm happy you found somebody. You know, even though you're a single mom, had to bring somebody in, and then probably you might. The worst problem with that is that he has to deal with the kid saying, "You're not my daddy." You know, the same old joke. Wow, I was hoping to go over 10 minutes. I went over 20 minutes there. Once again, I've been the motor mouth. All right, so that's about it. I have to say about that. About remember, women, don't lose your head. You see guys' pictures, whatever. Don't think he's all gonna be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, hot body, whatever. I don't know. Keep it real. Give his personality a chance, even though you don't like his looks. But some women are like, "Oh, you don't look my whatever." Give the guy a chance, man. You know, and if you don't like him, kick him to the curb, I guess. I've been kicked to the curb. You know, it's embarrassing, but I'm here to speak the truth so I can help you all. Like I say, me lying to you and making me look like Don Juan and all that does not help you guys out. I try to be as honest as I can. All right, so this ends the video and I sent you my picture and you thought I looked better. So from here, from the Queen and the whole cast of camera crew back there, you see them, the lion and the mermaid and all that. I'm gonna leave you with this: the world will never be a perfect place, but we can all make it better. Till next time, my name's Alberto, the Romance Man, from Romance Galore 4848 channel, from the whole crew. I will don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, guys. If you can take a second and give me a like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. So I'll see you guys in the next Romance Galore 4848 video. Bye. Take care. Bye.